We don't talk about who we are. You light my smoke, I trace your scars. No last names, no promises, just bodies speaking in whispers and sins. We're dancing slow in a room too red. Your lips say love, but your eyes spell threat. And I ain't scared, I crave the thrill. Two strangers wrapped in sheets of silk. Strangers in silk, no need to lie. Just one more night before goodbye. We burn like stars that never speak. Too close to feel, too far to keep. Strangers in silk, and that's enough for me. Like danger, sweet and raw. Your hand on mine feels like a law. You pull, I fall, no safety net. We're lovers made from silhouettes. We're dancing slow in a room too red. Your lips say love, but your eyes spell threat. And I ain't scared, I crave the thrill. Two strangers wrapped in sheets of silk. Strangers in silk, no need to lie. Just one more night before goodbye. We burn like stars that never speak. Too close to feel, too far to keep. Strangers in silk, and that's enough for me. I won't ask what breaks your sleep. You don't care what secrets I keep. Let's just sin, forget the names. Kiss like hell and play the game. I used to pray you'd change your ways. Now I don't kneel, I just erase. I kissed the fire, I played the knife. I danced on edges, paid the price. You called me sweet, then cursed my name. But I lit your match, I played your game. I burned in silk, I froze in gold. Now watch me walk out dark and bold. I'm no saint and no sinner too, just a girl who walked through truth. Love too hard and learned to lie. Gave my wings and watched them die. I'm no saint, but I survived. I don't forgive, but I release. I don't need love to find my peace. You made me bitter, made me brave. Now I choose silence over praise. You called me sweet, then cursed my name. But I lit your match, I played your game. I burned in silk, I froze in gold. Now watch me walk out dark and bold. I'm no saint and no sinner too, just a girl who walked through truth. Love too hard then learned to lie. Gave my wings and watched them die. I'm no saint, but I survived. I wore your chains like diamond thread. I'm no saint and no sinner too, just a girl who walked through truth. Loved too hard, then learned to lie. Gave my wings and watched them die. I'm no saint, but I survived. No saint, no sinner, still alive. Painted lips, flawless skin, but nothing moves beneath the grin. I fake a laugh, I pose just right. I'm dressed in gold, but drained of light. I smile like I'm not hollowed out. They love the way I play devout, but under silk and crimson eyes I bury every truth in lies. I'm dead pretty, don't you see? A porcelain ghost in luxury. I break in heels, I bleed in pearls. A haunted crown in a plastic world. I'm dead pretty, but not alive for you. Mirror tells me I'm divine, but I don't recognize that spine. Kiss me soft and look away. I'm just a doll you want to slay. I smile like I'm not hollowed out. They love the way I play devout, but under silk and crimson eyes I bury every truth in lies. Climax, dress me up in roses dead. Comb my hair with lies you said. Hold me like a pretty prize, but I stop breathing in your eyes. I'm dead pretty, don't you see? A porcelain ghost in luxury. I break in heels, I bleed in pearls. A haunted crown in a plastic world. Oh, and I'm dead pretty, and I died loving you. No doors left open, no light coming in. I live in rooms without windows now, where your voice can't echo, can't reach out. The curtains drawn, the walls turn gray, but I still breathe you in each day. I lock the past behind the glass, but shadows still find ways to pass. I live in rooms without windows, where silence wears your face. No warmth, no light, just shadows still clinging to your trace. I don't cry, I don't call, but I still feel it all. In rooms without windows, I'm learning how to fall. Distant skies, but none could hold your last goodbyes. I walk alone through every space, still haunted by your fading grace. You the key but change the door, and I don't search for you anymore. I live in rooms without windows, where silence wears your face. No warmth, no light, just shadows still clinging to your trace. I don't cry, I don't come, but I still feel it all. In rooms without windows, I'm learning how to fall. Some echoes don't fade, they live in the air, and I wear your absence like skin I still wear. I live in rooms without windows, but I fill them with my name. No longer chasing shadows, no longer playing blame. I don't cry, I still stand tall, but I remember it all. In rooms without windows, I rise after the fall. I was so close, but silence won. Your eyes were asking, but I looked away. My hands clenched words I couldn't say. You were waiting on the other side, but I swallowed it and let you slide. It was right there in the quiet, but I let it die and riot. I almost said it, the truth you feared, but my voice just vanished, disappeared. Now it's lost between the sides, in a moment that never replied. I almost said it, I swear I tried, but now you're gone, and so am I. You brushed my cheek like you already knew, but left before I could tell you true. A breath too late, a look too long, and now that moment's dead and gone. You stood still like time was breaking, but I chose the road of faking. I almost said it, the truth you feared, but my voice just vanished, disappeared. Now it's lost between the sides, in a moment that never replied. I almost said it, I swear I tried, but now you're gone, and so am I. Maybe you would have stayed if I'd let that word escape, but now it's carved in air when no one else will care. I almost said it, it burned my lips, but I held the match, let go the grip. Now it's buried in the dark, with the pieces of my heart. I almost said it, and now it's gone, like the echo of a song. You're not a name, not a song I play, but you live in the words I throw away. I built a fire from what we lacked. Now every note pulls your shadow back. I never begged you to stay, but I still taste the smoke today. You're the ash in my voice, the crack in every sound, the reason I don't rejoice when the lights go down. Not a kiss, not a choice, just the burn I still voice. You're the ash in my voice, and it won't drown. I sing like I'm whole, but there's always flame behind the calm. I still whisper your name. I keep my spine straight, my gaze held high, but your ghost still writes my lullabies. You thought you vanished clean, but you still haunt every screen. You're the ash in my voice, the crack in every sound, the reason I don't rejoice when the lights go down. Not a kiss, not a choice, just the burn I still voice. You're the ash in my voice, and it won't drown. No screams, no scars, just heat in the dark. No names, no war, but my breath is still charged. You're the ash in my voice, the ghost in every line. I sing, I rise, I poise, but you're stitched into the rhyme. Not a chain, not a cage, just a fire I never stage. You're the ash in my voice, still mine, still mine. I wear red lips, but I don't feel fire. Your shimmer hair backstripes your sweeps, and men's are good, my dresses in, but I go home with nothing in. I look like passion but feel like stone. They fall in love with skin, not bone. I'm cold in color, painted heat, but inside me, no repeat. I look alive, but I just pose. I match the frame, but no one knows. I smile smooth, but the taste is fake. I break hearts, but don't feel ache. They say you're deep, I say I'm shade. I've mastered silence in cascade. I show skin, but guard soul. You see red, I see control. I'm cold in color, painted heat, but inside me, no repeat. I look alive, but I just pose. I match the frame, but no one knows. I put on the lipstick, but nothing lights. I learned the rhythm, but lost the nights. They call me goddess, I call it raw. I wear desire to stay in control. They say I should want again. I don't. No thirst, no hunger, no spark, no wonder. They touch, I stare, they beg, I don't care. I used to ache for lips, for arms. Now I walk through every charm. I don't lean in, I don't reply. They say what happened, I say I died. I crave nothing, no kiss, no night, no please stay, no morning light. You could strip, you could plead, but I want nothing you need. Chased, I want to feel clean. You want a storm, I want routine. You call it empty, I call it safe. I crave nothing so I don't break. I crave nothing, not even control. Not your skin, not your soul. Kiss me, I won't care. Feels better than feeling nothing. A blood looked like a siren. But I never screamed. The walls were thin, but no one heard. I bit my lips, swallowed the word. He asked you good, I blinked instead. If silent counts, I always bled. They say she's strong, she just stays calm. But that's not calm, it's a quiet ball. I stayed still, so no one knows. I learned the skill to break in style, to wear the bruise with perfect smile. He loved my quiet, said you're chill. He never heard the kill I feel. I turn to ghosts before his touch. He said relax, I gave too much. I never screamed, I just went numb. But quiet girls can still come undone. I never screamed, but I cracked slow. You touched my skin, I let it go. No alarm, no bloody scene, just a girl who died so clean. Just because I was quiet doesn't mean I was okay. White on my skin, but the red runs slow. You think it's love, I think you should know. Your hands on lace, don't feel the thread. It's stitched with blood, it's where you bled. I wear my smile like it's perfume, but every drop can fill the room. Blood onto lace, soft on the touch, dangerous face. Blood onto lace, you call it love, I call it game. You hold me close, I don't resist. Your crown feels heavy, I make the twist. Your lips are warm, my words are ice. You call me angel, I roll the dice. Blood onto lace, soft on the touch, dangerous face. Blood onto lace, you call it love, I call it game. You prayed for heaven, I pulled the thread. You asked for mercy, I chose red. Blood onto lace, soft on the touch, dangerous face. Blood onto lace, you call it love, I call it game. Blood onto lace, and you never knew. He prayed for light, I stayed in dark. He asked for mercy, I played my part. His hands were folded, mine was still. He begged for saving, I bent his will. I never promised, I never swore. He prayed for heaven, I every single note. His words were shaking, mine were glass. He asked for ending, I let it pass. I kept my silence, he kept his knees. He prayed for something, I gave him me. He prayed, I watched, like a scene I wrote. He prayed, I watched, every single note. No angel came, no sky was wide. Just me and him and what he tried. He prayed, I watched, like a scene I wrote. He prayed, I watched, every single note. Said forever, I just smiled. I said yes, I meant trial. You wore your crown like it made me stay. You held my hand but it felt like gray. I learned your games, I kept my face. I dressed in white but I brought the blame. To watch you bleed, to watch you fall. You thought love would set you free, but I never loved at all. Your words were sweet, but they fed my aim. You thought I'd break away, but played the same. I wore my smile like a warning sign. You kissed my lips, but the cut was mine. To watch you bleed, to watch you fall. You thought love would set you free, but I never loved at all. The air stands still, the room won't move. The throne room holds what none approve. No fire lit, no warmth inside. The crown stays cold, it will not hide. Walls of stone and gold of eyes. The throne room keeps its silent price. Throne room temperature, cold as her rain. Throne room temperature, none will complain. Steps are soft, but the echo's deep. The air grows thin when she won't speak. No handshake, no words collide. The throne room breeze, it's frozen pride. Throne room temperature, cold as her rain. Throne room temperature, none will complain. No doors creak, no curtains sway. The throne room waits for her to stay. Throne room temperature, cold as her rain. Throne room temperature, none will complain. The room is cold, the crown is cold. Silver shines under my skin. They call it safe, but it drips in. The cup is clean, the ring is cold. The silver poison never told. It moves in silk, it wears a crown. You take a sip, you won't sit down. Silver poison, sweet on the lips. Silver poison, quiet cliffs. The chain you hold, the glass you raise. The silver poison never sways. It hides in light, it waits in tone. You call it mine, but drink alone. The silver poison, sweet on the lips. Silver poison, quiet cliffs. Not in rage, not in flame, just silver poison plays the game. Silver poison, sweet on the lips. Silver poison, quiet cliffs. Silver stays and poison sleeps. shows, no embers fly. The quiet fire still burns inside. No need for heat, no need for flame. The quiet fire plays the game. It doesn't shout, it doesn't fade. It stays alive in what she made. Quiet fire burns in the night. Quiet fire, never the same. It warms the crown, it fuels the rain. The quiet fire never wane. No wind can shake, no rain can drown. The quiet fire still holds the crown. Quiet fire.